this lighting is really good. Like, no one's gonna post a photo like this. They're gonna post it like... Good morning guys, welcome to a what I eat in a day. On this day I was actually at home all day. We're on lockdown here in Sydney at the moment, so I've been loving starting the day with baked oats. So I mash half a banana, pour in a third of a cup of almond milk, then thoroughly mix those into the wet mixture, and then I add in the dry ingredients. So first I put in a third of a cup of oats, which I've blended in the blender into like an oat flour, a scoop of macro mic protein powder, and half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then I just mix all of that up really aggressively. And then I like to add in some frozen berries because when you bake them, whoo, it goes melted and it's just such a good combo. Then I bake it in the oven for 15 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius approximately, might be less or more. And that's literally it. I have been loving topping it with nut butter and almond milk, but you can top it with anything that you like. It's seriously so good. Honestly, I think if I was on death row and got to pick a last meal, I would literally pick baked oats. You can do so much with it. Like, you can add any flavors to change it up. So, you know, you can change the flavor of protein powder, or you could add cacao powder and make it chocolatey. So I topped it with natural peanut butter and natural almond butter from the brand Mavers, but you can literally use whatever you like. It's really up to you. I have posted a few different recipes on my @WholeFoodGram Instagram account if you want some inspo for your baked oats. But yeah, this is basically my go-to brekkie lately. Not really go-to, but now that I've had a little bit more time on lockdown, it's been so nice to have a slow morning and actually take time with brekkie, and I've loved having baked oats. So it's high in protein and so yummy and satiating, so definitely give this a go. This is like the my favorite breakfast. Good morning guys. Wednesday is my day off. I don't have any clients today. All I have on Wednesday is training in the afternoon, and I'm also coaching before my own session some of the younger athletes, so I have the whole day free. Sadly, we are on lockdown 2.0 right now in Sydney. The last couple of weeks I've just been dragging myself through to get to the end of like uni exams, to get to uni break where I'll be able to actually have time to see friends around work, and this happened. So the last few days have been just completely hectic because now that I'm a business owner, it's been really stressful with the whole lockdown and the gyms closing. Yesterday was my first day of doing outdoor sessions and it was so cold, and holy shit, I was so tired. Also just from the stress of the last couple of weeks and few days. So I had the biggest sleep in this morning, which was so necessary. I spent the last few hours doing work related stuff because business owner vibes. I've kind of been feeling a little bit down today just because the lockdown and just the stress of running a business, and I'm like, why am I doing this again? Like, you have to have a job, that's what being an adult is, so I guess it's just a moment. Most of the time I'm really enjoying myself, and anyway, I'm just going to spend the next few hours getting other stuff done. That's on my list of things to do. I'd love to spend a bit of time trying to type up some workouts that I've written out for my ebook that I completely forgot I was planning on doing because I've literally just had, do you know what, the last few hours I've just been thinking like I just take on too much. Like it's not sustainable. Yeah, that's my mood, my current mood. I'm going to spend the next few hours just getting some other stuff on my to-do list done, learning another track for the body pump course, which is another thing that I have taken on that I'm like, what have I done to myself? There's so much choreo to learn. But that's the plan. I'll probably go for a little bit of a walk to de-stress, hopefully with my mum. And that's the plan for my Wednesday so far.
say we love, we say we love.
Okay, I've just been like low-key taking a selfie with this new activewear set that I got because this lighting is really good. I'm not bothered to unzoom, so I'm just going to slide away. I just thought I would add this because lighting really makes such a difference. So don't look in mirrors where you feel like it makes you feel shit when you look in. And when you see people's photos on Instagram, just know they've got the best lighting and angles, and they're not going to post a bad photo of themselves. So don't compare yourself to people like that and feel bad about that. Okay, I'm low-key trying to take a picture to get the activewear brand that I bought this off to repost it, and like I just think it's not going to happen because look at my background, like it's not really Instagram vibes, but oh well. Also, the difference between like how you pose, like if you sit up straight versus if you slouch down, and if you don't flex versus if you flex, like people aren't going to post a picture like this. They're going to post a picture like this, or like tensing, like. So yeah, like no one's going to post a photo like this. They're going to post it like sitting up straight or even tensing like. Okay, I'm really trying hard here.
We gave it all, we gave it all. We say we love, we say we.
Okay, so when I'm home for lunch, I have so many different go-tos and lunches that I like to have. On this day, I had kind of like a rice and veggie bowl. I just microwaved some brown rice and frozen peas and corn. I also steamed some carrot by kind of like microwaving it. I like it soft, so it was really nice. Mix that all up together. Then I soft boiled eggs. I like them like kind of runny inside, so around 8 minutes is how long I boil it for. And I also topped it with some avocado, lime from our lime tree, and then some spice mix. Can I also just say, sometimes I'm an absolute weapon at peeling eggs, and then sometimes they just hate me and don't want to peel. But anyway, so topped it with some slices of avocado and lime. And then I used this spice mix, which I got at the Easter show, and it's just really nice and it goes so well with avocado. So it's 4 o'clock. I've just spent the last couple of hours editing, so I'm going to head to training now. I'm also coaching, as I said, so I'm going to get there an hour before our session to coach. So I'm going to make myself my pre-training smoothie that I usually have and drink it in the car. I'm all rugged up for coaching and training, and I made my pre-training smoothie. Another thing I love to do when I have a smoothie at home is dust on top powdered peanut butter, like so. And then just like eat the smoothie like with the powdered peanut butter, and for some reason it just tastes really good like this. Definitely try out the Macro Mike protein though. It's my favorite, I love it, and I now have a discount code for it, which I'm so excited about, so please use that because that really helps support me, and it's also delicious and full of protein, so I need a puffer jacket.
Me running these little dementors. Pass that slow coach. Get off the track, you cockroach.
So I had the leftovers from my family's dinner when I got home. My mum had baked heaps of veggies in the oven and then left out a piece of salmon to pan fry. So I pan fried that in some olive oil and topped it with some lime juice from our garden. So the veggies were baked Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, pumpkin and sweet potato and zucchini. And then I also steamed some broccoli on the side. It was so good. So I have a snack after dinner every single night. I had one of my mum's healthy oat muffins. That's what she calls them. It's not a very inspiring name. So she had made a batch and frozen them. So I microwaved one of those. Then I made myself a spiced ginger latte, which I put in like half hot water, half almond milk into that cup. Stir it up. I added some of my mum's birdseed cracker as well to my little snack bowl. These muffins are seriously so good. I'll put the link to the recipe in the description box. My mum managed to sneak in some zucchini and carrot, but it's full of dates and walnuts. It's so good. I topped it with some almond butter because it's just a vibe together, and then I tried to take a cute little shot of it and it was just getting mauled and so messy, so I just took a big bite out of it to show you guys the inside, and it's so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I ended up going to bed way too late, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and had some good ideas for healthy, yummy recipes, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!